who I am. Speaking life, loving me, even when I fall. Life be like in a song. Life be like in a song. 'Cause life be like in a song. Life be like in a song. Hey, everybody. Honestly, I'm tired of repeating the same cycle. How y'all feeling tonight? Let it go. So here I go. Like a drop. Starting anew. Half of my hey, Blessings, how y'all feeling? Finding who I am. Speaking like loving me, even when I fall. Like being like in a song. Like being like in a song. Cause like being like in a song. How y'all feeling? Like being like in a song. This is, hey Teddy, how you feeling, love? What you doing? We are doing the episode recap of episode number 6 for season 2 of Life and Lifing, which is titled Breathe and Evaluate. Okay. If you haven't checked out this episode, please go do so. Appreciate you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Teddy. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, let me share this live now. I need to get him to do it. Is it gonna go real quick? Ooh, honestly, I'm tired. Oh, no. Now I don't even see it. I don't see where it's at. Whatever. How y'all doing? Is that you singing? Yes, that's me singing. I am wonderful, Teddy. Hey, mommy. I am wonderful. I'm feeling good. It's the day after Christmas. I made it through Christmas. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. We hosted my family at my house, and it was a few hectic days leading up to it. You know, my birthday 4 days before Christmas. So, like, transitioning from birthday to, like, getting everything situated in the house and all the things, getting my baby's presents situated. It's just been a whole thing. So, today I went to bed extremely late last night. My family left at like almost midnight. And then after that, me and mommy, we had so much food. Our theme of the food this year was Italian food. We had so much food. Okay, it was ridiculous. So anyway, me and mommy packed up all the food, put the dish in the dishwasher, and I ate something, stayed up for a little while. I didn't go to bed till like well after 2 o'clock. And listen, the girl, I took off all my alarms because I'm on vacation until the new year, and I knocked out, and I was gone. I was gone. All of us was gone. All of us slept in. We was tired, but we're here today. We're here today. The show must go on. Thank you, Black King of Skills. Hey, Keisha Boo. Hey, Jen Love. How you doing? So yeah, we made it through. Whatever. So we're here now. The show must go on. I have a few days left of vacation, and I gotta make use of it. I just needed a day to recoup and get myself together. Kind of. What's wrong, baby? And isn't she up there on the paper towel roll thing? Yeah. Hey, Legendary. How you feeling, love? Hey, Justin. I missed y'all this morning. So yeah, we're recapping episode number 6, which is entitled Breathe and Reevaluate. Episode number 8 is dropping tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube. It is already released on all other podcast platforms. The audio is. Visual drops at 7. Okay. Tonight's episode is talking about I titled it, I'm transitioning like a mug. Okay. So I'm just going to talk about all my transitions that I have encountered these last few years. Um, Up until where I am today, and me recognizing like how these transitions have really been affecting not just me, but my kids as well. And so yeah, that's where we are with that. Yeah. Hey Zodiac, how you feeling, love? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's about to be a brand new year. Can y'all believe that? That's crazy. It's a foolishness. Anywho, so yeah, this episode, breathe and reevaluate. I pretty much talked about me taking moments and breathing before and reevaluating the situation before I react, right? How many of y'all, oh, just FYI, the boxes are open. So if you want to come in the box and talk, you're more than welcome to do so. But how many of y'all may just go from like 0 to 100? And I'm not even talking about like necessarily being mad, but like just even feeling some type of way, like emotionally. I don't know. Like most times, I think the worst before I think what may actually be happening. So, I'm choosing to take moments and breathe and reevaluate and look at the full picture. That's an analogy I love to use often now. I feel like Portia, maybe 2-3 years ago, did not look at situations full picture wise. I would look at it for whatever I'm feeling in that moment. And so, or like just that piece of how it's affecting me. Hey, Kia Bia. Hey, Kia Bia, how you doing, love? Yeah, I would look at it. Yes, Keisha say yes, indeed. Yeah, I would look at it for how it's affecting me in that moment, opposed to looking at how it's affecting me, that person that I'm in the situation with, or people I'm in the situation with, and like the overall theme of it, right? And if I react in a negative way, what that would look like, how it can escalate things, whatever. Or did this person really even mean how I received this, right? We talked about that with communication before, about how we communicate certain things. And as the giver of the communication, the receivers don't always receive it the way that you mean to communicate it. So it's just like an overall thing for me. I'm trying to be more cognizant of. So, anyways, as always, y'all know I ask questions in my segment. I got some questions, y'all. A few of the questions I asked, you can come in the box and answer them if you would like, or answer them in the chat. That's fine as well. I appreciate the tap for likes and love. Thank y'all. One of the questions is, how often do you breathe and reevaluate situations? And be honest, like it's definitely a skill. And I think some people more so than others can do so, but a lot of us are very reactive, very reactive. And so I pose that question for you. How often do you breathe and reevaluate situations before you react? Okay. Another question would be, where do you activate this skill? Like when is the best time to activate this skill of breathing and reevaluate? For me, I feel like most times in any interaction I am with somebody, I need to breathe and reevaluate, opposed to just like going there. I fail often though. I just want to be clear. Your girl is not over here conquering things. I'll be failing often. And then I'll be thinking like, man, that was opportunity for me to breathe and like just kind of like relax and like look at the whole thing. And they're like, okay, you know what, I can do what I need to do or whatever. I'm just learning I need a good day or two to reevaluate. Listen, and sometimes reevaluating doesn't look like in a moment, right? It looks like a time frame or time period. So that's really good, Blossom. I agree. Sometimes it takes a little longer. A lot of times. Hey, good evening, Juma on YouTube. How you feeling, love? Yeah, most times it does not look like how we may want it to look. Um, Hindsight is always 2020. Hey, Tim, absolutely. Hey, Keith, how you doing, love? Thank you for joining. Hindsight is definitely always 2020, and that's the thing, right? But where do I plan to activate this skill more often than not. Um, with my kids, it is very difficult. They be wearing me out. My pages be like, woo! I am really praying and attempting to practice more patience with them because they be, woo! Okay, I have to put myself in timeout and chill. Absolutely, Kia. I mean, it's necessary sometimes. Yeah, so that you don't react in a way or things be said or done that you don't really necessarily mean, right? So that's a whole nother thing. Another question I asked is why is this a difficult task? Hey Mark Mandays, how you feeling, love? Why is this a difficult task, y'all? This seems like something so easy, something so simple, something so self-explanatory. Like, duh, you can take a pause and just kind of like reevaluate it, breathe through it. Like, but we don't be doing that. We just be ready. I'm good at you. I am wonderful. Thank you for asking. We just be ready. Ready to go there, ready to fight, ready to do all the things that may not truly be in our hearts, right? And I'm finding that within standing in my authenticity, that I already told y'all that in a previous episode about my anger issue, how I don't want to stay in that stance, right? Tim said because of the past trauma. For sure. For sure. And that's that's really what it is. Why it's a difficult task? Because your past trauma, child. It's hard. It's hard to not fall back or default to that trauma stance. Watson said them defense mechanisms. Exactly. We be so defensive because of our past traumas. I get it. It is a hill. What do they say? What's the saying? An uphill battle for real. Um, but if that's not who you really are in your authentic self, and it is tiring. You know, I speak towards that about the being so exhausted of it all, right? I don't want to. It just takes up so much energy, and that ain't really where I want to be. So I just kind of be like, ugh. Do I keep on putting on a show? Do I keep on masking? Do I keep on, you know, becoming this persona to survive? Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't want to keep up the facade because it really is a facade. Like, I have that side of me. I don't want to live and dwell in that place. So it's like, I don't know. It's really difficult. It's a difficult task. It's a difficult task. Hey, hey, B. Hey, Sky. How you doing, boo? It is really a difficult task at times. But it is a must for me personally. So another thing I noted here in this episode, again, we're discussing episode number 6, season 2 of Life Be Life and Podcast, okay, which can be found everywhere. Just Google it. I don't know, or you can click the link in my bio, whichever is best. Okay. So yeah, something so easy, seemingly just breathing and reevaluating the situation. Something so easy, and that we naturally do due to God built it in us to just breathe, right? And yet it's so hard to tap into this normal basic skill that was God given. Okay. Do y'all understand that? Like breathing is a God given gift. There's plenty of people out here that cannot breathe on their own. 20. They cannot breathe on their own. They need machines, all types of things to help themselves for their lungs to expand and to keep life moving throughout their body. And yet, we take it for granted that the breath that is in our body, that we can just slow it down and apply it the way that we need to apply it within whatever situation, right? It's not like you even have to think about it. You don't even have to think about breathing. You just do it. It just happens. It's like natural. Okay? But there are times when we do need to think about just breathing. Okay? And that's the skill. That's the skill that we're trying to accomplish here. All right? Yes. So yeah, we're here. Thank you, Sky Bear. Appreciate you. So yeah, I had did some research during this episode talking about breathing, and I looked at Better Health channel or whatever, and it was just telling us like the primary sources or roles of breathing or whatever, how it all works, whatever. Y'all go look at the episode. Y'all want the details, okay? But I talked about and I pointed out in this topic that they said shallow overbreathing or hyperventilation can prolong feelings of anxiety by making the physical symptoms of stress worse. Controlling your breathing can help to improve some of these symptoms. Do y'all find yourself in a panic, like when you're super excitable or upset, bothered, feeling uncomfortable, whatever? Do you feel yourself like your breathing changes? It's more short and hyperventilated, like shallow breaths, and you're feeling anxious. You're feeling like really like your emotions are on high key, right? Do you feel like yes, it's Big Baby? Listen, it is such a struggle. It is such a struggle, and yet we can control our breathing and to help improve this, but we don't. We don't. And for me, one of my symptoms is holding all of my stress in my shoulders. Okay. My shoulders, I used to not have this pain in my shoulders. And I realized like this pain has been here for like a year or so now. But all of my stress and my tension goes to my shoulders. Everything that happens to me, every offense that I take on, I just kind of like hold it here. Like it's a pit in my body and my breathing be out of control. I'm super anxious all the time, well, majority of the time. But just simply breathing can change that. And it's a struggle. I don't understand it. So anyway, all of my stress be here in my shoulders, and it be weighing on me heavily, like extremely heavy. Side note, one of my grab bag gifts on my list was a massager, and my aunt had me in a grab bag, and she got me a massager, and I instantly started using it, and it felt so good. I can't wait to use it again tonight because, baby, I ain't gonna massage these shoulders right now, but that massage gun gonna do it, okay? I don't get this stress up, this tension up out my body. I gotta get it up out of here. Get the anxiety up out of here. DJ Elroy, nothing about that was perverted. I can't. Anywho, I'm just happy about my massage for my shoulders. Oh. Hey, Scott. Thank you. DJ Elroy is out of control. Okay? Don't be laughing at him, Miss Biggie Baby. Don't be laughing at him, Sam. Anyway, I tried to say it the nicest way. For the shoulders only. For the shoulders only. The massager is for the shoulders only. Okay? And my other body. Okay. Let me know. I was going to say, I am starting to work out again at the top of the year. I'm sure I'll be having some muscle pains and stuff like that. I can use it, on my legs and my butt and stuff like that. I'll be doing my squats. It's a whole thing. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. Just what kind of massager? I just told you. I was laughing at how excited you are. I'm so excited. Sam, I've been talking about this shoulder pain, child. My shoulders be wearing me out. Facts, I understand. Period. It's Biggie Baby. Thank you. DJ Arrow. I don't have time for you. So anyway, yeah. So I told a story in another segment of this particular episode. This is just my life experience about the lady at the pool area within my building that tried her hardest not tried her hardest, but she had some kids in the area, whatever. They were trying to mistreat my kids, but one girl in particular. My babies are the sweetest little girls you will ever meet. And I'm not just saying it because they're my kids. No, they really are so sweet and innocent. And these little girls was definitely not that. But anyways, we handled the situation. It is what it is. But I also noted in this part of the episode, I said, I need to listen to my damn self with an exclamation mark. Listen, y'all, I be on here. I have my whole page, my podcast, and I be giving great advice and good skills and tips and all this type of stuff. And the girl be on the struggle bus. I don't be listening to my damn self most times. But it's all within the journey, right? And that's why I'm notating this. That's why I'm writing it out. That's why I'm taking note of all of these things so that, thank you so much, Sky. That's why I'm taking note of all of these things so I can hold myself accountable and really push myself through this stuff, right? It is not an easy task. It's like that sometimes. It definitely is, Blossom. It's not an easy task, and I thank y'all so much. Thank you, Tim. I don't take it lightly. I say that all the time about my Speak Life affirmations. It's not just for me. I mean, it's not just for y'all. It's for me. I do all of this because I am constantly working. I am a work in progress to get towards the goal of being better. It takes a lot of discipline. It's Big Baby said, it's not an easy task. You're right. Exactly. I was just telling my friends the other day, it was so funny. I was talking to my therapist. I have therapy every Friday. Standing appointment, child. I love my therapist. Shout out to Nikki. Okay. Anyway, I was telling her that I felt this period of time while I'm on vacation. Once I get past Christmas, I'm gonna dedicate these next few days to kind of map out what my January, February is gonna look like. My baby's homeschooling, my routine, my plans, my workout plan, everything. I put everything on hold to kind of just get through December, my birthday, Christmas, all that type of stuff. But anyway, the new year, we're going back hard. We're doing what we need to do, right? But I need to go in with a plan. I think I have a lot of ideals and stuff that I always want to do, and then the time catches up with me, right? It'll be the new year, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't adequately plan for this time. Now I'm getting discouraged because I'm trying to throw something together and try to do the things that I said I was going to do, hold myself accountable, be a woman of my word, and then I don't be prepared fully. So this time I'm going to prepare, write it all out, put it in my list, do all the things, be on my calendar, be on my things. So anyway, I was telling her, I heard God tell me, I don't want to believe it. Okay. Hey, Swans. Hey, Kim. Let's see your other name, Swabby Prince. How you doing? I said I was working out at night, right? And I put my kids in the bed by 9 o'clock. That's the plan for us to be back on that schedule for sure. Get them in the bed by 9 o'clock, and I go downstairs to the gym. But then once I finish my workout, I need to be in the bed by 10:30 in order for me to get my 8 hours and, whatever, have my self-care time, whatever. But I'm most times I don't get my kids in the bed on time. I don't be doing all the things that I need to do, which prolongs my time of being in the gym or pushes it back. And then I have less time to take care of myself at the end of the night, which then makes me be late to get into bed, which then I'm now like, it's just be all over the place. But anyway, I was like, I felt like I heard God tell me once I drop my baby off to the bus stop in the morning, go to the gym straight after. And I was like, no, I don't do that. That means instead of me dropping her off at the bus stop and coming upstairs to lay down for another 45 minutes before I got to get up and be on the live and start work and everything, I'm going to have to ex-nay that. Also, most times I lay down and I have my time with God at that time. And I was like, so you want me to push my time with you further into my day? And I really already don't have time? Like, and God was like, yes. Get up at 6:30, take Leah to the bus stop, go your butt to the gym, knock that workout out, go on your live, start work. Later on, we can do our time. You know what I'm saying? I work from home. I can easily make time for God. I just don't be wanting to. I want to work out in the morning. You're asking a lot of me. But God also reminded me, you keep asking for discipline and say you want to be disciplined. And here's the discipline. You got to do things to be disciplined. And I'm like, talk about breathe and reevaluating the situation. Bruh, it just be a whole thing. It be a whole thing. So that's a part of my New Year plan. As soon as I drop Leah off, I'm gonna get dressed, get ready for my workout, and I'm gonna go work out. And so if that's what God is calling me to do, that's what I'm gonna do. And then at night, when I get my kids down for bed, I can go straight to my hour and a half of self-care, whether that be me reading a book, watching a movie, or writing in my journal, taking a bath, like whatever it is I want to do to self-care for me. I could do my face mask. I could do whatever. I have that time for myself and I don't have to feel rushed to do other things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jerry Brown. I'm wonderful. How you feeling, love? Mommy said it's the best time to do it, Portia, and you're done. Exactly, Mommy. I know, but I'm just like, and this is the other part of it, right? And this really don't have nothing to do with the topic, but we're here now. Most people like to stick in things that they say that they are, right? For me, for instance, for a long time, I'll be like, I'm not a morning person. I really don't care to get up early in the morning. That's not my jam. If I can sleep in, I'm going to sleep in. I'm forced to be a morning person because of my lifestyle, my life, my kids, things like that, my job. Like, I have to be up in the morning. But other than that, if I didn't have to be, I wouldn't. I would sleep in and then start my day. I'm a night owl. I like to be up late at night. That's when I'm most productive. I don't know why, but that's the conditioning of my mindset, right? And now, because I've been telling myself that for so long, I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person. Speaking, power, life, and death in the tongue, right? That's how I operate. And so anything that requires me to be up, I just be like, oh my gosh, this is so exhausting. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But in actuality, it is more productive for me to just get up and get my day started, right? I still have the same amount of hours. It would just be more scheduled. It would be more routine. It would be more in control than me just kind of winging it. And like I said, due to my lifestyle, I haven't been able to sleep in and not get up early in the morning. So when you gonna get over it? It's something about us wanting to stay stagnant. Talking about who we are and this is who I am. And no, why can't we evolve? Why does that have to be the assignment? Why does that label have to be assigned to you? I do not care to get up in the morning, but that doesn't mean I'm not a morning person because clearly I am. I be up in the morning. I do things. Okay. So there's that. The after party, Tam said, I used to pray, worship, and talk to God on the treadmill. Exactly, Tam. And that's another thing. I was like, I could do my devotion on the treadmill. I can still do I pray with Leah anyway, taking her to the bus stop. We do our affirmations, we do our prayers, all of that. When I get on the treadmill, I can do my devotion. When I get up, like when I between my devotion, I can do my prayer on the treadmill. After that, then I hit my other 15 minutes of my workout. Like I can do the things. I'm just making excuses as to why I don't want to do the things. Right? Ain't that how it be? Ain't that how it be? This Biggie baby said, there you go. You got this. I swear you can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. My baby say that. It's Biggie baby. Me and my baby say that every day. Every morning, I remind her that before she go to school, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, because you can. So that math may seem hard today, but remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And I sit up here and do these affirmations and repeat the word, and I'll be sitting over here still struggling. Like, I just told my daughter she could do all things, but I'm over here like, no, I can't do it. What's wrong with us? Breathe. Reevaluate the situation, okay? I can do it. I am more than capable of doing it. I used to work a 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. schedule on a job. 6 a.m. to 2. Talk about not being a morning person when you have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make it to work on time and bathe and clothe people who are disabled, can't do anything for themselves, not in their right mind. Like, what are we talking about? I'm off work by 2 p.m. I'm more than capable. I just don't want to. And what is the barrier as to why you don't want to do the things? Address the issues, right? It's the whole thing. Hey, James, how you doing, love? Hey, we are recapping episode number 6 of season 2 of Life Be Like This podcast, which is talking about breathing and reevaluating the situation. Episode number 8 is dropping tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube for the visual. It is already on all other podcasts and platforms for the audio. Please go check your girl out. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click the link in the bio on here on TikTok. And or you can go to YouTube and Google me. Not Google me, but research me, Life Be Life, and it should pop up, okay? Because you'll see my stuff. Thank you, Sky. Appreciate you. Why can't I see all these messages? Oh gosh. Yes, Blossom. Obedience. Sacrifice. Come on, mommy. And that's really what it is. And even in these situations, like I told the story of the girl at the pool and stuff, I had to sacrifice my pride in that moment for the safety of my children and myself, to be honest. And I had to be obedient to who God is calling Portia to be. I know God has not called me to be out here fighting, cussing, fussing, doing. God ain't called that of me. And so that would be me. That is a part of my character. Am I capable of doing it? Absolutely. But is that who God is calling me to be? No, it's not. So I'm not going to allow this person and how they're rearing up their children to dictate to me how I display to my children and how we will be in this world, how we choose to be in this world, right? Obedience to the great head of the church, period. Oh, you can do that, girl. Come on. Come on, you gotta pin your comments, okay? DJ Earl said, no, not you, CC. Yes, me, CC, can go there. Look, Mama Freelix ain't my mama for no reason. The apple don't fall far from the tree, okay? I just choose not to dwell there, you know. But I am my mother's child, okay? Anywho, and I'm not saying mommy is bad, but she can do. We're all capable, right? That's the thing. But yeah, I noted that I don't be listening to my damn self. I feel like I'm being tested regularly all the time. He said, "No, not mama." Yes, mama. Okay. Um, and my first mind isn't to apply my skills. I ain't gonna hold you, like for real. I don't be thinking all the skills that my therapist has given me, all the skills that I have researched and learned throughout my process of my life coaching and everything. All these things, I do not be applying them like I should. Like I have moments that I apply and other moments I don't. And it's easy for me to apply stuff to other people's situations that ain't mine. To help you. It's just me helping me. Most times just be a whole thing. I'm not here for any mama slander. Wait a minute. Child. You say mama. So anyway, I also noted in this episode, I don't always have the answers for myself. I just said that for me and anyone else sometimes. Yeah, I don't always have the answers for me or anyone else sometimes, and that's okay too, right? And I think it's power in that as well. I think sometimes people with my type of personality feel like we have to, and I have a super saver hole syndrome. So I feel like I have to always like be everything for everyone. Sometimes I just don't have it. I don't have it, and that's okay. That doesn't make me less than. That doesn't make me unworthy. That just makes me human. And God is the giver of all things. So whatever it is that you need in that moment, He will give it to you if you ask Him for it. And if He gives me the words to give, then I will give them. I'm not, withholding or gatekeeping or none of that. Or like I'm always here to pour, but also I have to recognize when I don't have anything to pour. So there's that. And that's fine. Yes, I have faith, Mama Cece, and she is nothing short of wonderful. Okay, she is not. Thank you so much, James. Appreciate you, love. She is nothing short of wonderful. You are correcto mundo. Anywho, so yeah. I was so bothered and upset by that situation that happened at the pool, and amongst other things. And I've been in that predicament multiple times that I get so bothered and upset by things that are out of my control. But the key part of that sentence is that it is out of my control. I cannot take control of things that were never in my control in the first place. That's a word, because God is always in control. And if I'm in a situation or a circumstance, it's because God has led me there. This is my belief. He has led me there and allowed me to occupy that space. But also, I feel like He be testing me. Like, let me see. You say you want to be calm, cool, and collected. Let me see if you can be calm, cool, and collected. Lord, why is thou testing me? Okay? It'd be a whole thing. It'd be a whole thing. So anyway, what I did display in this episode was some tools that I think will be useful for my toolbox of life, right? And I did a simple Google search, which was about breathing exercises. Okay, what may work for me may not work for you. I would implore you to research on your own, see what works. I told you guys before in a previous episode about the meditation app that I use, and it is really good. It actually is a guided meditation, which if you've never meditated before or know what that may look like, it's a really good resource for a beginner. My kids love it. They have a kid version. They love it. They be asking for it before bed. It'd be a whole thing. Like Micah be really asking for, like, we gonna meditate? Mommy, we gonna meditate? And I'll be like, yeah, girl, let's do it. So it'd be really cute and fun. But yeah, meditation is very key. I helped my mom do it one time. Which meditation is essentially breathing. You set an intention before you do it, whatever it is that you're seeking from it. If you're seeking peace in a moment, you can ask God to give you peace and meditate upon peace. If you want to keep repeating, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, that could be a meditation. Just sitting there breathing and saying that mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, my mom was in extreme pain one day, and I was like, her blood pressure was extremely high. I put on a meditation. I'm like, let's breathe. Let's breathe through this. Sometimes just even breathing through pain. When you think about Lamaze classes, when they're teaching women how to breathe through the freaking pain that is about to happen to your body as you bring forth this miracle of life. Like, and we think it just be like, we see it on TV shows and stuff all the time. We laugh about it, like these fake babies, they pushing forward and like, it's all of that. But breathing is so essential. It can, and this is some things I listed in this episode, right? The benefits of controlled breathing. It can cause psychological changes that include, okay? Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you encounter various trials. James 1 and 2. Hello, DJ Elroy, come on with the word. All right, because that's what the word say. Consider it all joy. It's definitely always a lesson. It's definitely always a lesson, for sure. It's always a lesson in the trials and the tribulations. God is trying to get you to see something, to learn something, to take away something, a lesson. Because you know that testing your faith develops perseverance, James 1 and 3. Exactly. Okay? And in order to get to the next level, you got to go through this one first. You just do. You got to go through the test. So, you know, we do the Lamaze classes and teach women how to breathe. They need to teach us how to breathe outside of that. Like, that's one pain, but in pain in general, like my mom, she struggles with pain all the time. Breathing through it can actually help you through the pain. Yes, the pain is still there. It's not making it go away, but it is easing it because you're breathing through it, opposed to tensing your body up and it starts spreading like drastically, right? But you control your breathing. So these are some of the psychological benefits to control breathing. Lower blood pressure. Thank you, Keisha. Appreciate you. Lower blood pressure and heart rate. I don't know how many of y'all in this chat suffer from high blood pressure. It is a thing that runs through my family. I have been on the borderline of high blood pressure as well, personally. Doctor been trying to put me on meds. I am 36 years old. I truly believe if I was more disciplined and I breathed through stuff instead of taking all the offenses and all of the things that come with life and all the trials and tribulations and the things that you experience with other people, that I can prevent this from escalating or becoming a long-term disease, right? But controlled breathing can lower blood pressure and heart rate, okay? It also can reduce levels of stress and hormones in the blood. Okay? If you are stressed, remember I said I hold all my stress on my shoulders. It can reduce the levels of stress if we just breathe. I'm irritated about my job. They hit on my last nerve. Breathe. You know what? My kid is annoying the heck out of me. They not listening to nothing I say. I don't care how many times I say it. Breathe. Blossom says she believes it too. Removing stress too. Absolutely. The reduce the stress levels of stress hormones in the blood. Stress is a hormone. I didn't know that. It's a hormone. Protecting your energy. Absolutely. For sure. It's a hormone that's released in the blood. Another thing it does is balance levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood. If you have unbalanced levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood, it can cause true problems in your body, in your blood. We've been trying to figure out why all these diseases, why all these things come up in our bodies. And I have even been guilty of saying how your body can betray you, right? But your body keeps count of all the things, everything you've been through, all the trauma, it keeps count of it. And so if you're not careful, those unbalanced levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide can happen. And it could cause further issues for you in your body, in your bloodstream. Okay? What you looking at, James? Lots of that cortisol, but let me shut up. Why you shutting up? Cortisol, okay? Dismiss, James said. James is definitely messy. Okay? Anyway, the fourth thing, was that the third or fourth? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I skipped the third thing, but I'll do it as the fourth. Reduce lactic acid buildup in your muscle tissue. Okay? Is that the cortisol? Blossom. Love you, mommy. It's from Leah. I thought so, Leah. I don't think you will be telling me love you, mommy. Leah has mommy. But anywho, love you, baby. Reduce lactic acid buildup in your muscle tissue. If you're unsure what lactic acid buildup is, Google it, babe. Okay, and Google the effects of unbalanced levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide, what that could cause as well. Another thing, the fifth thing, it can improve your immune system functioning. Okay, you wonder why you always sick, catching colds, sinus infections, whatever. It could be if you just control your breathing. Something so simple, this God-given gift, it could help improve your immune system functioning. Okay. The sixth thing is increase physical energy. Y'all know I be quick to say I'm tired all the time. I'm tired. Sky Ben told me to stop saying that because as much as I talk about speaking life, I'm speaking that I'm tired, then I'm going to feel tired, right? Hi, someone I don't know. It's from Leah. Leah, if you don't go sit down somewhere. My baby got on my phone, child. Sorry. But it can increase physical energy. When you feel sluggish, when you feel down, when you feel just like you feel fatigued, you don't have no more to give. If we just breathe, control breathing. It could be something so simple that you do 3 times or 7 times or however many times you need to do it in order to calm yourself. If you do it 3 times back to back to back, and I gave the example of breathing in for a count of 4 through your nose, holding it for a count of 7, and releasing it, exhaling for a count of 8 through your mouth. That 3 times can make your body feel at calm quickly. It's a quick turn down. Did somebody just piss you off? Like even that one made me feel a little less tense. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so easy. Also, I'm sitting down. I'm just looking at Honey's phone. Okay, Leah. Thank you. About too cute. I was talking about the person named the after party. That's Tam, Leah. She's on the after party page. She said it's Tam. Hi, Tam from Leah. What's she said from Leah? I can't with her. Oh God, I love this. Okay, Tam, come on. And the last thing is increased feelings of calm and well-being. Okay. These all are benefits of controlled breathing that can cause psychological changes. Psychological is key here. Psychological is mentally. We be so hyper focused on our dental health, our physical health, our those things mostly, not so much our emotional health. But in order for you to have the mindset to even be physically healthy, we have to have the mental mindset first. Hi, Miss Guy from Leah. We have to have the mental strength first, the psychological wherewithal in order to control ourselves to even be disciplined or want to physically be active or to be emotionally healthy. It all starts in the mind. It all starts with a thought. It all starts with a mindset. I'm about to record an episode talking about mindset changes because it's been on my list for a minute, but a lot of stuff I've been encountering lately, and that's how I'm like, God is so real and raw. Like, I was trying to outline the episode, and I was like, okay, I could be basic with the mindset change, but like, and talk about that. But like, he really gives me real life examples and situations and stuff that I encountered to help me really understand that thing. I don't ever want to come from a place of I'm just talking just to be talking. Like, I'm talking from experience. I'm talking from what I've actually saw and what I received from the message, from the lesson, from the trial, from the tribulation, from whatever. And that's how you learn to persevere. Okay. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you, love. So those are all things that you can do with just a simple mindset change by I'm going to breathe through this situation. Again, I'm going to reevaluate the situation. Was it really that deep? Did I really need to get upset about that? Did I really need to be offended by that? Did I really need to be triggered by that? It's a bunch of things. It's a bunch of things. Like, we can simply breathe through it and reevaluate the situation before we react. Right? So yeah, this episode was really good. I would implore you once again to please go check it out. Season 2, episode 6 of Like the Life of Podcast. That is titled Breathe and Reevaluate. And I am seriously going to do this skill. I'm trying to be careful with my words. Try not to use, try. I just said it again. I'm doing my best not to use the word try because I'm no longer trying at things. I am doing the things, okay? Leah said, I love you, mommy. Hope you have a good life. It's for Micah. Love you. Love, hope you have a good life. Thank you so much, babies. Appreciate y'all. I have a great life because you're in it. Period. Okay. Even though I was fussing them out right before this because they be doing the most. But it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, breathing through situations instead of, and looking at the full picture of things instead of us just like choosing to be offended, choosing to stay, to allow our past traumas to speak to what's currently happening. I'm not saying you should. I mean, you should learn from past traumas, yes. But if it's not, it's good to get clarity. It's good to get understanding. It's good to be in effective communication with people so that you don't get so caught up in the moment of stuff, right? Because I can feel like you meant it this way and that wasn't what you meant. And I have that situation happen a lot. Me and my mom have miscommunication often, and we're still. She's known me all my life, 36 years, child, and we're still learning each other, right? We're still learning like how to effectively communicate with each other, and it's not an easy task. It really isn't. But instead of me, because of my past trauma, taking offense and getting upset with her, I have to breathe through and be like, okay, Portia, she didn't say it like that, so why are you responding like that? Okay, this is a me issue. It's not really a you issue, Mom. I'm sorry I responded that way to you. That wasn't my intent. Or maybe I was just frustrated by something else I felt like going on in my head mentally. I'm thinking about, and now I'm taking it out on the next person that just happens to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm just holding it all in and my body is taking account. And I'm super anxious and everybody see me smiling and being jolly and happy. And really, I'm over here melting and dying inside slowly. You know what I'm saying? So it's a stance. It's a stance, but it's something. It's a skill that I feel like I will. I will conquer sooner or later. Okay. Shut up, lots of spots. Okay, PC. She's so annoying. Anyway, but yeah. Oh, wow. I don't know what we're going to. Anyway, before I get out of here, because we're about to go watch episode number 8 together on YouTube, come over there live chat with me as we watch episode number 8 of Life Be Life and Podcast. Season 2. This is talking about me. Well, I titled it, I'm transitioning like a mom, because your girl is definitely out here transitioning all the time, and it's a less struggle. But that's neither here nor there. Me and my babies are healthy. We are happy. All is well. And but I do have to acknowledge the things that are going on at all times. So, there's that. Before I get out of here, let me read you my Speak Life affirmation as I always end the episode with. Okay. This episode Speak Life affirmation is. Oh, I have the ability to reevaluate stressful situations. Again, today's Speak Life affirmation is I have the ability to reevaluate stressful situations. Just breathe, y'all. Just breathe. You heard it, you say it, you write it down, and remind yourself to speak that thing. Breathe and make it happen, because life be life in us all. See y'all on YouTube right now. Come join me for episode number 8 to see about my transitions in life. Love y'all. Honestly, I'm tired of repeating the same cycles. I wanna let it go. So here I go. Like a drop. Starting anew. Life be life and half on the down. Who I am. Speaking life, loving me, even when I fall. So I feel like I feel like a song. I feel like a song. I feel like a song. The bare minimum works for you. Continue on. There's nothing wrong with it. For me, I'm not renting a dungeon. Honestly, I'm tired of the same cycles. You let it go. So here I go. Yeah. Starting up on the town. I feel like finding who I am. Speaking life, loving me, even when I fall. It's like being like in a song. Like being like in a song. It's like being like in a song.